All right, hello, welcome back to another wee bit different video. We talked about it earlier. When I say earlier, I talked about it in my previous video. I was going to make an NBA Playoffs 2025 bracket. Now that we have cemented who is what seeding, Grizzlies beating the Mavs, Heat beating the Hawks, we can make the bracket finally. So let's get straight to it. Let's not waste any of your guys' time. Although I will say this, quick disclaimer, all of this is definitely subjective. We don't know how it's going to play out exactly, but I'm just going to be having predictions. Okay, seed 1 versus seed 8, Thunder versus Grizzlies. This one's pretty straightforward. I have the Thunder winning in a sweep against the Grizzlies. Grizzlies haven't been good against any top competitive teams. Thunder have been good versus every team. Thunder have the best player, the best depth, the best, shooting? I mean, come on. Defense even. The Thunder's defense is insane. So, to me, this is very straightforward. We're going to have the Thunder moving on in a 4-0 sweep. Nuggets versus Clippers. This is going to be probably one of the best series because it could go either way, to be honest with you. I have this series going to Game 7. Not 6, not 5. We got Game 7 in our hands in this series. Who do I think is going to come out on top? I would say Clippers. Biggest reason why is getting a new head coach with 5-6 games left in the season is going to be one of the toughest adjustments you can make. I would say Clippers in 7 though, just because the way that Kawhi Leonard has been playing, the way that James Harden has been playing, and the way that the Clippers have been super locked in on the defensive end has me believing a little bit more. Now, I think if this Nuggets team, was locked in, not firing their coach, 5 games before, I would say Nuggets. But that's just a hard adjustment. It's not easy for every team to do. Lakers versus Timberwolves. I think this one's pretty straightforward for me. Granted, I'm biased because I'm a Lakers fan. Give me Lakers in 5, winning 4-1. The only way the Timberwolves even have a chance at winning the series is if Anthony Edwards plays like an Omega superstar. But with the Lakers having Luka, Braun, and AR, a lot of firepower, a lot of great defensive pieces. I think the better head coach of the two teams. People that are saying, Timberwolves are going to win the series. Listen, I don't even think they're going to get to 6 games, let alone win the series. Lakers are the 3rd seed right now for a reason. Just, honestly, more consistent and a higher ceiling, if you will. Give me LeBron James and Luka Doncic. Lakers in 5. This one's pretty messed up because you got a Rockets at the 2 seed. That's a pretty good team. But the 7 seed is the Golden State Warriors and Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler. Playoff Jimmy Butler at that. Amen Thompson's going to be on Steph the entire series. Dylan Brooks, Draymond will be beefing the entire series. It's going to be absolute cinema. But I'm going to say this right now. Warriors in 6. Maybe 7. I would say Warriors in 6. My biggest reason is lack of experience for Rockets is a big deal. Huge factor in this is Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler. You could say, but Amen shut down the Warriors. He shut down Steph Curry a week ago. Playoffs is a different beast. You're not going to have Jimmy, casually going for 15 points. You're having Jimmy trying to give you 35 a night. Give me Warriors in 6 or 7. I'm definitely, not as confident as in saying 6, but I would say 6 if I had to. If the Rockets won the series, would I be shocked? No, I wouldn't be shocked, but I do have decent amount of confidence in the Warriors taking this one. Again, a lack of experience plays a huge factor here. You haven't been there before. You got to get those reps in, and similar to the Grizzlies, when they played the Lakers, right? Grizzlies were the 2 seed, Lakers were the 7. Lakers ended up winning. Give me Warriors. Going on to finish the Western Conference. I thought we were going to go East, but let's finish this. Straightforward for me. Thunder in 6. I think the Thunder go up 3-1. Clippers win to put it 3-2. Thunder finish them at 4-2. Thunder might even win in 5. But give me Thunder in 6. It's not one of those series where it's 2-2 and then 3-2 and then 4-2. I think it's 3-1. Clippers win 1, 3-2. Thunder finish it 4-2. Reason being, it's pretty straightforward. As good as the Clippers have been playing, as good as they have been playing, this OKC team, when they got it going on all cylinders, it's just over. Not a whole lot you can do when everyone's just dropping threes. You can't stop SGA consistently. If you want to force them, to pass it out because of a double, you got J-Dub. Chet Holmgren is going to rise his level right now. It's going to go up. Alex Caruso being added to this roster this season plays a huge dividends in these kind of games because he's a previous championship winner. He knows what it takes, and he's going to do what it takes. And saying Hartenstein, they added him for this reason. Playing against Zubac, big man. I really think this is just the Thunder series to take. Give me the Thunder. This would be a tough series, honestly, for the Lakers. But give me Luka, Bron, and AR. As good as Steph and Jimmy will be, as annoying as Draymond's going to be, I can't go away from a team like the Lakers that has 3 high Q level play and a playoff LeBron who's going to absolutely raise his level. Is this going to be a great series if these two end up playing each other? Yes. Yes, it will. The Warriors, to me, though, don't have the same depth that the Lakers have. The Warriors have a crazy two-headed beast, but I'm going to go with the depth of the Lakers and then the big 3 of the Lakers as well. Give me Lakers in 6. And I'm going 4-2. I think the series is tied 2-2. Lakers win one and then win another one. Lakers in 6. This series is a heartbreaker for me because I'm a Lakers fan. I do have a bias, but there's no denying the play of the Thunder. This team has just been all over it. Talking about winning in the regular season by, on an average of 12 points. But really, the driving force behind me saying the Thunder is I don't really think the Lakers have an answer for the Thunder's shooting. And they're going to light up the floor. Could the Thunder have an off night? Of course. That's why there's 7 games. I don't think we can make up for the lack of defense in those big moments. Honestly, they just have too many good offensive players, too many players who are going to put up. It's going to be a problem. Am I going to be cheering for the Lakers? Yes. Am I going to hope that they win? Absolutely. If they do win, I would be stoked. Stoked. But I'm probably going to have to go with Thunder in 7. And I don't want to say it, but I'm going to go with Thunder in 7. I'm not going to waste your guys' time with this one. Give me Cavs in 5 because I'm just not going to say that Spo's going to get swept. Give me Cavs in 5. A gentleman's sweep, if you will. Cavs go up 3-0. Heat win 1. Cavs finish them off 4-1. Pacers Bucks, this has got Game 7 written all over it. If Damian Lillard does indeed come back. If he doesn't, give me Pacers in 6. If he does, by like Game 3 or 4, I think the Bucks can do just enough to be down maybe just 2-1 as opposed to, having no hope without Damian Lillard, period. Guessing Dame will be back by Game 4? Maybe 3 on a minutes restriction because he's got to ramp up, got to get some reps in. It really does depend when Dame comes back. That's obviously a huge factor. Give me Pacers in 7, assuming Dame comes back by Game 4. If Dame comes back earlier, that could change things. But I have to only pick one. Pacers in 7, just assuming that Dame comes back a little late. If Dame was there earlier, I think I would say Bucks. Knicks, Pistons. Probably one of the better series in the first round for the East. Give me Knicks. Pistons, inexperience. Experience does go a long way just to get you out of these first couple rounds. And then in those championship rounds, experience is really just damn near everything. You rarely have a team that's first time going up there and then they win it all. Knicks, though. Taking them because I'm a big believer in Jalen Brunson in the clutch. I'm a huge believer that Cat will have a dominant outing against the Pistons. Keyword, dominant outing against the Pistons, not teams after that. I'm a big believer that defense will come through from Mikal, OG, Josh. Give me Knicks. Knicks in 6. Maybe 7, but I'm going to say 6. Celtics in 4-1, 4-0. Easy. If I had to pick, I'd say 4-0 Celtics. Too good. Cavs, Pacers, give me Cavs in 6. I don't want to overcomplicate this. This to me is a lot more straightforward just because the Cavs have been dominant throughout the season. Now, I think that the Pacers could surprise us and take this to 7. I think it's a possibility just because They made a run last year, right, where they looked really good. Tyrese looked great. Pascal looked great. Got a lot of veterans on the team that really just know how to show out when they need to. But ultimately, Cavs are just more talented. I think they're a better, more ethical team, if you will. You know, Jared Allen's statement, not mine. More ethical basketball. Cavaliers in 6. Knicks, Boston. Give me the Knicks and the Knicks. Give me Boston in 5. I'm not going to waste your guys' time. You guys know when it comes to Boston, they're monsters. Boston is a bunch of fucking monsters, dude. And then here, give me Boston in 6. I don't need to waste your time. Boston's going to beat Cleveland. The only way Boston could win is if one of two things happened. One, someone got hurt on Boston. Someone. 2, we have the most worst performance of Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum. I don't think at the Celtics' best they could lose to the Cavs at their best. Something would have to happen to really just knock off the Celtics off their game. Now, what could it be? I don't know. But the Cavaliers, yeah, beating the Celtics is such a tall order. The way these guys shoot the ball, nah, come on. Give me Celtics in 6. Seriously, Celtics are just too good. And then Thunder and Celtics. This is sad for me because I actually would want the Thunder to win. I'm a huge fan of Shea. But you got to go Boston. I mean, I say this, and I should be hyped because it's the finals. Oh my God, it's crazy, but let me move my face up. Let me do this so you guys can see the whole bracket, but oh my God, dude. Celtics in 6, 5 maybe, 6 or 5, one of those. I don't think this is a game 7 written all over it. Best case scenario for me, Lakers win the whole goddamn thing. I'm a Laker fan. Realistic scenario, it's going to be Celtics. One of the better defensive teams. The best shooting team. 2 of them were Thunder in terms of just shooting. Won it last year. They have the most experience in these moments. How can you not go with Celtics? The only way you don't is if you're a hater. And even then, I'm a Laker fan and I'm still saying Celtics. Or you're just a homer. If you're a Cavs fan, of course you're going to say Cavs are going to beat the Celtics. If you're a Warrior fan, you're going to say Warriors beat the Lakers, Warriors beat the Thunder, then Warriors beat the Celtics. You know what I mean? If you're a homer, you're going to give homer takes. I'm trying to be a bit objective here. Sadly, I think the Celtics take this again, guys. I'm just being honest. Let me know what you guys think, though. Do you agree or disagree with some of these takes? Some of these series are really tight. They could really go either way. I hope I'm wrong, though. I hope the Lakers win it all. That would be nice. If you're a fan of your team, I already know you're cheering for them. Or if you're a fan of the Heat, you're just hoping they take it to game 7 or 6 or some shit. I don't know. But if you're a fan of the Heat, can you really believe that they'll beat the Cavs? If you're a fan of the Magic, you know you're not. You know you're not into the fucking Celtics. If you're a fan of the Grizzlies, you know you're going to get your ass beat by the Thunder. So, how much of a fan can we really be in these moments? Let me know. As always, I greatly appreciate you guys for watching. Feel free to like, subscribe. It goes a long way in helping the channel. Stay tuned for more playoff coverage as the games go on. I'll be there. Anyway, this is All We've Been Different. All We've Been Different. And we out.